there was a little red hen who lived on a big farm. She had several fluffy yellow cheeks and as you see, lots of aminal friends. One morning as the little red hen was scratching around the barnyard, she uncovered some grains of wheat. Puppies! Puppies! Excited at her big discovery, she got out to her friends and neighbors saying, if we plant these lovely seeds, we will have more grain than we need. Who helped me sow the seed? I'd rather not do it alone. Oh, who will help me sow the seed? I could do it on my own, but I'd rather not do it alone. So the little red hen planted the seeds all by herself. What a lovely day to plant my seeds. After many days of beautiful sunshine and nights of soft rain, the wheat began to grow and grow and grow and grow. Filled with the tail of golden grain, she called out to her friends and neighbors, saying, if we reap this lovely wheat, we will soon have bread to eat. Who will help me reap the wheat? I'd rather not do it alone. Oh, who will help me reap the wheat? I could do it on my own, but I'd rather not do it alone. So the little red hen reaped the wheat all by herself. What a lovely day to reap the wheat. Very carefully she cut the wheat and tied it into bundles. The next day it was time to take the wheat to the mill so it could be ground into flour. Eagerly she cut out word from the neighbors saying, "If we take this to the mill, we will certainly have our fill." Who will help me grind the grain? I'd rather not do it alone. Oh, who will help me grind the grain? I can do it on my own, but I'd rather not do it alone. So the little red hen rolled out the dough all by herself, now it was a lovely day to roll out dough and bake some bread. She kneaded it with care, rolled out the dough, formed a loaf carefully, and placed it in the oven. Before long, the animals began to gather as they smelled the delicious smell of baking bread. And the little red hen busied herself, setting her table with plates, glasses, napkins, silverware, and fresh butter. This is rough, really rough. Maybe I want to get a little bit of milk with my bread. Maybe should have some tomatoes too. Come on, move over. No, let's not have a hissy fit. When the bread was baked to a perfect gold brown, the little red hen and her chicks sat down. As they were about to join their special feast, she noticed on her barnyard friends nearby. She smiled sweetly, turned to them, and read a poem. So many times I asked for help, but you were not inclined to give me your assistance or your support, your time. So now that the deed is done and we have bread to eat, don't you feel a little guilty that you didn't help plant the wheat or come to my assistance when it was time to reap or grind it, or even knead it into dough? No, you didn't even mind it. The animals hung their heads and shaved. The little red hen was right. As they didn't deserve any reward, as they didn't do anything right. Well, it was I have no excuse to cut on my tongue. I back out every time you ask for help. We treated you as disgraceful. That's not the way it should be. The little red hen truly believed that each of the animals learned an important lesson. After gathering them together, she made room for each and every other one of them around her table. A lesson now you each have learned. You only get what you have earned. And the next time that someone thinks to ask, I hope you'll help them do the task. In the meantime, take a seat and share the goodness that comes from growing wheat.